My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate in 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Fallen Idol. Didn't go all the way down.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
See you later, fellers. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. Hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Straight through the rest. Like she never saw it.
So it means you guys need to shape up, huh?
I survived the war for this?
Yep.
Hey, fuck you, asshole!
Okay, buddy. The question is, how the heck did we get to that point? Guess we need to go here and go up this street. See if somehow we can get to that level. I was looking at something else. I was looking at the map down there. Not straightforward, exactly.
Stop just ahead.
Look like some panties
Her
will.
face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps,
Okay.
traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
This ain't the red carpet, so get out of my lens.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Okay. How did we get down there without dying? Guess there's a way down somewhere. Okay, we're not gonna talk to her right now, though. A bit of exercising. Dun, dun, dun.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Okay. What's the best part then? I see some panties and a purse. Dear Jesse, please, dear, come home. You're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven. He has a hot temper and he can be very proud. But you are still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. You are a good, decent girl, dear. You are not made for Hollywood. I was 15 once myself. I wanted to be just like Clara Bow and wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, I realized I would never have been happy in that life. You realize that one day too. And sure, Aunt Junie's looking after you, but I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. The world is a very dangerous place for young girls, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's right in front of your nose. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting so pretty now, and little Molly is bright as a button, just like you were at her age. Bright as a button, okay, that's a weird one. They need their big sister to look for them. Dear Jesse, please come back. I'm frightened for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother. Camille. Okay. That's the only clue we get from that, and panties. That's ripped.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Okay. Doesn't fit us, so let's put it back down.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
It's like she took the bad hit. Okay, it's the same when we look from this side.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead. Never the same, are they?
Ta-da. Okay.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Probably should, huh? Okay, there's nothing here, or... No. Okay. See what she has to say, then.
Never the same, are they?
Bum, 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 bum. Exercise. There's nothing else we can get up here, right? These are the tracks. That car.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's
McAfee?
okay.
I prefer
The
to
virus?
use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Okay.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
I doubt that.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Okay. Found out who it was.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
That one is hard to... I think that's true, though.
And she's your protege?
You could say that. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The
You
last
don't?
thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Well, I doubt that.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Okay.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in
2 out
everyone's
of
best
4.
interest
Oh,
if you
damn.
accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
He's one
I
bloody
think we're
woman.
good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
I knew it was a
More like a bordel mom, huh?
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Okay, let's see. Where do we need to go? Oh, it was not that far. Not far away at all. It's right by the police station. That's fitting. We'll beat them up in the interviewing room. You can just send them back in here.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No! I
Feeling
don't
better
need
since
to
this
be
morning,
handled
Jessica?
by a doctor. I need my
little.
lawyer.
My head still feels
Where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Let's go with doubt.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of a camera with the lights turned on you.
Are you going to tell him out?
Okay.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Doubt.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
You should think about going home, Jessica.
1 out of
You're getting
4?
mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you crazy? I can't go home. I want to be a star.
I just knocked some sense into her.
Tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Mm-hmm.
There she goes. Come on.
Into a trusty car.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Yep. She sure is. Keeping some distance.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Gotta get some drugs, huh? Nope.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Coffee shop.
That's one heck of a Sunday.
Oh, crap. I went too far in. Ah! Damn it. She didn't look at my direction, but I guess that didn't count.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Okay.
But we neither shield nor defend them. We want them exposed. We're not responsible for the political or economic ideas of any individual. But we are responsible.
Get inside and let's go to the apartment and see what's fun.
What's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at the bro.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Went the wrong way. Excuse me, officer.
In the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K.
Oh shit, it's going down already.
KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
That's a long way.
Call 11K, 11K. We have no other units available. What is your ETA to the 415 in progress at 1220 West 7th Street? Repeat, 1220 West 7th Street, Wilson's Apartment Hotel. 11K handle code 3. Any other units that can assist identified.
There we go. Let's see what we get to do then, huh? Legging it.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Bing.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
What's the other way? Oh! Not elevated, dummy. Oh. Did go the right way.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Maybe. No.
Maybe. No. Maybe no. Lipstick?
No good to me.
So why is a ring here?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Rush hour here.
Don't think this is anything. This doesn't pertain to the case.
Hairnet. Gay cowboys.
Sent it to Mark.
Mark Bishop with fangs from silver screen props. Okay. Money on the floor?
This isn't what we're looking for.
Of course it isn't.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Cigars? That was it? One of those two? Yeah.
Looks like the old movie set downtown. Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Tolerance, Love Struggle Throughout the Ages by D.W. Griffith. Great Wall of Babylon. No, I wanted it. No.
Circumstantial.
Seems to be much more here. Missing.
Don't think this is
Principles of color and color mixing. Yeah, don't think so either. Another painting, no. Picture here.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Okay. Look, there's anything here. Okay, let's see if we have a little chat with the lady.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
That could probably be true.
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that June Ballard has limited range and is over the hill.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Looks to be true.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him, but I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Okay. Phone was in.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
Figaro, huh? Okay, let's go.
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
Junk.
Junk. Excuse me, I just come into your place and say stuff is junk.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. Finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
I thought that was a newspaper I could read. Door and see what's glass has got broken. Yep. Go to the prop place then. Okay, so we're gonna come back here, it seems like.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Eh, you'd think she'd have gotten a hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between her ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McCaffrey.
Another step in the campaign to modernize American Railroad. You don't have to miss that picture you wanted to see, nor your favorite star.
Yeah, let's go.
See them underway on board the Theater on Rail.
KTR is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network. A fine gentleman playing in ballrooms across America. Louis Armstrong.
We've got a siren for a reason.
You should be locked
Where the heck is this place at? Why is it hard to see where you are sometimes? That one should be in a different color than white. Go down to Are you driving? Drunk? I don't know. Quiet, but maybe I should. Good. Bum, bum. Silver screen props, huh? Interesting. Interesting props.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
lot of paintings. Yeehaw! Dark Soul armor.
So, you coming?
Trying to see if I can see those
So, you
kind
coming?
of drunken heads. And these kind of ones. There's no time to. Dope flood streets. Cop chase wars surplus contraband. Okay. Alright.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. Put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey! You don't like my offer?
Looks like it.
The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
No! Oh, crap. Oh, please, can I just skip it somehow?
And I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is
come
Mickey.
on.
Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch.
Straight on it.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor
Accidentally
and
pressed
a dope peddler.
left click when I should have pressed the right click.
Huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat.
We have to
and water
suffer
it
through
down.
this again.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey!
That was a no.
You don't like my offer?
Looks like it.
Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
I want him dead. Hey. Oh, there we go.
So this is where you sprang from.
Okay.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Okay.
Not sure this means much.
No, probably not. Thanks for the follow, Reynard. Racinod. Det vilken kvinna.
Nothing significant.
Hand cream. That's a tell us much. You use the toilet? No.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Yeah, one, but it's not. Looks like the one we had over there. There we go. Can I get a look at that one? There we go.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Dr. Stoneman, huh? Poison. Yeah, it was just hard to get it to stick on it. Yeah. These are just the other ones. We already have the matching one.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Thanks for the biddies, Windex. How you doing, buddy? Okay, guess we need to go around. Ready for some more detective work, yeah. I'll look around a little bit. Gonna be anything here that's out of interest. We already checked that one, so we know that one is here. This is a fake wall. One is some no interest, I guess. Yeah, it's the beer bottle. Jungle drums.
8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
That one is just a prop. There we go.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Los Diablos Tequila. That's what she was talking about, I guess. Oh, come on. Look into the bathroom too. Nothing in here, right? Okay.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Doubt that.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Question is which one I should take. We have that one. That one doesn't match to him though. But his set isn't here though, right? So
You could hump a few props or sweep the floors if you got nothing better to do. You should
probably
get
isn't
your facts
correct.
straight before you come in here and start shooting off that mouth of yours.
Yeah, that wasn't.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
I knew that was
If he really
wrong.
tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Yeah, that's probably true.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Oh, that douchebag showed up, huh?
Detectives. Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Bantering between all these people, huh?
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski. Oh, shit, get us out of here.
Oh, come
I
on.
really don't want anybody getting the Bishop before they do. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Yeah, I'm trying. That's why I'm driving towards cars and all.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. When they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Our precious car. Oh, shit. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we need to take a right. Okay, let's see what we got here then. Jungle drum set.
the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Oh, and we have to tiptoe down the steps. Okay.
We're trying to help you, Bishop. Suspect on foot. This is all a big mistake.
Come on, sprint! Oh.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything!
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm not gonna... Exactly, if we get too close, I will get kicked down.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop. Shoot, Ballard! Blackmailing me! What the hell?
Chase.
Hands in the air, Bishop! Move another inch and you're dead!
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
Oh, shit. Of
All right,
course.
you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
I wonder where my partner is at.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Hey, you shot my head off. Damn it. Shoot in the head.
McAfee doesn't make the rule. You hear me?
Kill them, for God's sake. I don't want to die.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Two shots in the head, okay.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Okay, now let's shoot the barrels.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it. Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Find some cover! Kill a cop, and it's the electric.
Come on, it's this way. Get me out of here. For the love of God, how many are there?
A lot, it seems like.
How long do you think?
I don't want to die. Who's got you there? There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Would it be better to let me go?
was all Ballard's fault.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
There's an army on them. We're coming.
Those barrels on the base of the element column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly!
Well, that worked out nicely.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
I should have known that bitch was trouble. This way!
Hello, move out. Thank you.
Come on, let's keep moving.
Oh shit.
Get to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Just my
This one's getting here.
The heck is he?
Come on!
Okay, that was him.
Now,
hiding there.
this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
That was it? Must be something more to all this.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cab. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
I don't trust that one.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing, I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
Was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again.
It's a true asshole.
Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood.
He drugs them all.
So what about that drink, boys?
Fallen Idol, yeah, the questions didn't go so well this time.